And my name is Andre Dubé. I'm Sarah Dubé's father. Sarah's been with Northeast Residents for years on a 1 week per month basis, apparently about 13 years, because Sarah remembers everything. And then she became a full-time Northeast Resident group home member a year and a half ago.
I'm John, Jenny's father, and this is my wife, Joanne.
She's been with Northeast Residents for 17 years. 19, she says.
I'm Becky Bollinger, and Marianne is my aunt, and she's been living at Northeast Residence for over 20 years.
My name's Bob Lockwood, and I am the father of Stacy Lockwood and Drew Lockwood, and have been with NER for coming up on 2 years now.
Sarah's true to herself. She tends to be very honest, very straightforward about everything. She's a lot of fun to be with, a great sense of humor.
My favorite thing about Jenny is she's got such determination and perseverance. I really admire that about her.
She's always in a good mood. Where the rest of us are up and down once in a while, Jenny's always in a good mood.
Marianne is one of the funniest people I know. She comes up with the best one-liners. When you walk into the house, she will be extremely courteous. She will shake your hand. She will ask you if you want a beverage. Usually pop, because she would also like one. When you first ask her something, she won't necessarily come up with the perfect answer. And then right when you don't expect it, she will come up with something that just has everybody laughing. Or she'll dance.
Both Stacy and Drew are non-verbal, and so it requires understanding their various signs and utterances from their mouth to understand what it is they're asking to do. And this does take some time to get to know. Stacy and Drew, as I said, have lived in this house with NER for about a year and a half, going on 2 years, but they have been living in a group home since 1985. And actually, they stayed at NER for respite care back in the 1970s and 1980s.
Well, it was kind of interesting. 17 years ago, out of the clear blue sky, Jenny came up to me. Joanne wasn't at home, and she says, "Dad, I think I'm ready to move out." And we started the process of investigating, and it was 100% Jenny's idea, and it has been wonderful, absolutely great.
I mean, Jenny's been with Northeast Residents for 17 years, but that doesn't include the time she spent in respite. And when we first came upon respite, we always have loved her to death. But there were times when John and I needed to do things, and we didn't feel safe with leaving Jenny at home. So going to respite really helped us.
So Northeast Residents gives parents and has given me the ability to not have to worry about Sarah on a daily basis on where she's at, what she's doing, what I need to do for her.
Northeast Residence does provide a safe place for Stacy and Drew to live. And as I said, they provide staff that is well trained in the basics to make sure that the fundamental needs are being met. And it certainly is very nice that Northeast Residents, with their new facility, has a number of nights in which they have kind of, what you want to call, community gatherings of people from the various group homes there for one type of activity or another.
Yeah, and we're pleased with the upkeep. The house is clean and orderly, and the food is good, and staff is very conscientious.
Well, we have a menu.
When she's away from home, it's all about what comes next. And as soon as we get done with food and figuring out who's going to be there and what we're going to eat, the very next thing she wants to know is, when am I coming home? It's home.
I like home.
Cute story. When Jenny first moved out, it was like 1 week later. We invited her over to our house for supper. After supper, I said to Jenny, "Can you help Mother do the dishes?" She said, "No, I'm your guest," which made me feel good. She was comfortable in her new home.
She's changed a lot since she's been with Northeast on a full-time basis in the group home.
I like to hang outside when it's nice and visit with staff and my peers, as long as it's not the same things over and over.
So Northeast residents means a ton to us because they've helped our daughter. Jenny has grown a lot since she's been with Northeast residents.
That's probably like her favorite place. Is there's a bird feeder that's right in front of the window, so she can watch them inside and out.
I like birds.
I like my house because my house is really good for me to live. Yeah, clean my room and do dishes.
I do my laundry. I help with cooking. Well, I enjoy living here because I enjoy the staff.
They will ask Jenny when she has her one-on-one, they'll ask her what she wants to do. It's not, you're going to do this. So Jenny has a choice, and that's part of being independent, is by making that choice.
And she's very involved in Special Olympics, and the staff takes her to all these Special Olympic events. It's been a wonderful fit, good fit.
You know, the biggest problem that the group homes have is staffing, and that's really a funding issue there that we need to, as a collective, work on, I guess. And if that weren't the case, I think this would be the ideal world for her.